All right, so I'm reclaiming the word weird because weird should not mean weird. Weirdly fucked up and backwards. I made one of these video art talks, and then I'm just exhausted, and working on can't really. This is part of what has to be done before I can focus on much. But I want to finish telling some of the story. So this talk is about the song "The Specialist" by Interpol. Now, all you have to do is read those lyrics and see that it is literally a psychotic mess. Brilliant song when you listen to it. Great idea, but I'm the one who's the last remaining specialist doctor of the soul and of reality as a realized Vedanta meditation master. And I want to make it clear that everyone who's been coming around me, they think that I don't see them sabotaging me intentionally right in front of my face. Not only are they getting a paycheck that they do not deserve, that is mine, and I'm taking back, and it has nothing to do with the meaning of getting paid, quote unquote, because the collective inheritance of the human race and money is all wrapped up in basically the random evil Santa Claus body of my former master. But he was my guru, that's for sure. It's just that I am not your guru, and I never was, and I never will be. And God tricked everyone. He tricked everyone there into thinking that they were worshiping him in his body when they were really worshiping me. And they projected all of their hate and all of their little bullshit. And there are people there who were laughing at medical trauma. The game Cards Against Humanity, the joke's on you, because that game literally created your own worst nightmare, and it will never stop for you. Anyone who goes near that body it is fucked. When I say leave him alone, I mean leave him the fuck alone. Because what you projected onto him is the worst of the worst. And I was the one. They were all worshiping me while at the same time trying to traumatize and murder me. Because the message is the message. Marshall McLuhan, video art. The medium is the message. This is the message. This is as close as anyone with even a shred of a negative thought. If you even dream of trying to make some type of joke about me, you will be in your worst nightmare before you know it. It's starting now for those of you who are too stupid to fucking realize what the fuck is happening. I am nobody's guru. I am not here. When I tell you to go to Guitar Center and I give you a list of what to order, you don't get some shitty little bullshit and play stupid because you're not listening to me. Everybody I've hired they do the exact opposite of what I'm asking them to do. It is a full-time job for me to try to train an assistant who is more interested in creating their own hell because they're too stupid and they think I'm some kind of cult scapegoat for them to project their bullshit on and take all their pain. You don't offer your pain to a guru. And I'm not anybody's guru. All I ever offered him was nothing but my love. I worshipped him whether he was spitting in my face or not. And it was a nightmare. It was very, very, very difficult. And believe me, I am superhuman because nobody else would have been able to do it. But I am not superhuman in the sense that I'm hallucinating anything. And I know damn well that my doctor knows damn well that I am not well enough to physically even go anywhere. And so any doctor who has the privilege of treating me and is forcing me to try to do some procedure is literally creating their own worst nightmare, because I am the only thing left protecting you. And everything I ask you to do is the only thing that will save you from hell, literally. Because how you treat other people is how you will end up yourself. You can't pick and choose, but I have the Muktananda name in my lineage. I did the work. I am free from that. I can actually use words and mean what I say what I mean. Don't come in my house and walk around sabotaging me like you're hallucinating. Everybody. I've had lawyers coming in here who are full on hallucinating. They're taking thousands of dollars and they're intentionally trying to sabotage my trust. Literally, I am a lawyer. I am trained as a doctor and a lawyer. I inherited the divine energy of everything. And it is really tragic that lawyers are sharks and doctors are charlatans. But I am the last one remaining alive. Any true doctor is a doctor of the soul, and I am the only one left. Every doctor needs a doctor. What happens when the doctor is completely fucked? And then they're trying to use their own manifestation bullshit on me, and they find out real quick that any word they say in my presence is going to be on them. They know damn well that I am not well enough to do a damn thing. I'm exhausted from 15 minutes yesterday of having to deal with someone else's bullshit and talking to them. Just by talking to me, you are blessed. And that's not a psychotic thing. That's a basic person who is, I'm not basic. I will never use that word about myself, but I'm just trying to live my life. Leave me the fuck alone. It's hard enough as it is. But do your goddamn job. And if you are blessed beyond, you cannot even imagine. 5 seconds of looking at me has saved you from eternal damnation. So you better be damn careful with my energy and what you ask me to do. And if I tell you that I need something or I am suffering, as I have gone on suffering, you treat that suffering with however you do. And you stop coming in here bringing your filthy, disgusting mess, as I said. A true love, as Muktananda said, husband and wife should be worshiping one another, absolutely worshiping. And my twin flame, you have treated us like we are your mess. Don't do your bullshit tarot reading and show me the fucking cards that are cursed, that you know are cursed. My twin flame is a master, probably only remaining, I don't even know, who cares? I'm not going to even talk about it. It's nobody's goddamn business what the fuck she's doing right now. Or where the fuck she is. Or where the hell we live. But I'm serious. I'm so fucking exhausted. I just had to make this quickly. Go read those lyrics. I will link it below and you will see who is the one stealing the lyrics out of God's. It is very clear to me that I am not the guru of the God's bat scene. It's the other way around. That body that was left by itself on some other planet is self-destructing itself. This is not, I'm not the one you want to send any negative energy with. And you, believe me, you are the one. Every single thing. The person who made that self-destruct boss pedal print, trying to switch it out for Ferrari Lover's resurrecting hand, is finding the fuck out. Because the print I ordered from her was her last hope at ever resurrecting and coming back from what's about to hit her and already has. It's very clear. Nobody wants to go anywhere near her because of what she fucking tried to do to me. The last person who she had a hope of actually being a friend. And nobody wants to sing with some lead singer who thinks that worshiping Santa Claus as the evil one is funny. I'm not your Make-A-Wish kid, buddy. It's the other way around. In the unseen world, you are the one who couldn't walk. Believe me, I was doing you a favor by letting you think that you were going around playing your dinky little shows and laughing at me because I couldn't tour. It's not funny. That's the other thing people will find out. Don't make fun of the fact that I had Kundalini psychosis at one point. Believe me, don't curse what you are doing to help me. Believe me. I am your last hope at ever seeing yourself in the mirror ever again. Because if you so much as do a thing to hurt me, you're fucked. I'm serious, and I don't even want to talk about it anymore. It's absurd. A delivery person, the mailman, you should be willing to crawl on broken glass for 10 hours a day and wipe up dirty ass toilets without getting a paycheck for 5 minutes in my presence. I'm serious, because that is the true loves of your life. And the first one is your inner self and God himself. God sees you and he's disgusted. He doesn't want anything to do with you. and clear, it's clear to me that the people who come in here and they smell how beautiful I smell, they see my incredible wardrobe. I'm not the one who doesn't like my clothes. You're the one who doesn't like your clothes, metaphorically and literally. That's part of the lyrics of the song. But it's, when I first heard it, I thought, that's amazing. The collective goth scene has been literally pillaging the mind of God every goddamn day. Do you know that as a realized Vedanta master, I have had one peaceful dream in my entire fucking existence? I've been fighting a fucking invisible war every goddamn night. I am so tired of being so fucking exhausted that I'm literally fighting battles in the unseen for everybody else, and I'm giving it back to you on your fucking doorstep. People see me and they think God is telling them. They think God loves them. If you are hired to work for me, God is very angry at you, and you have one last chance to redeem yourself. That's what's happening. You are not God's favorite. Everybody there who thought that, God tricked everyone into thinking my guru hated me, and all he was doing was being the screen for them to project their worst thing they wanted. Anyone who would even dream of doing that to someone is so... It's disgusting. And you are all playing the game Cards Against Humanity. I never touched that. The minute my so-called friend, she's finding out what it feels like to be desperately calling people, asking if it's going to be okay. And she will never be okay again. So if you have, believe me, I am the one saving your life, and I'm done with it. The last time I sent a message to someone, giving them a second million chance that they did not deserve, and offering to pay them money I can't afford to pay. Fuck it. Forget it. Here. Just looking at this guitar. This guitar will kill you. It's not hurting me. It's never hurting me ever again. This Daniele Gottardo pickup right here. Go look him up and see if you want his life right now. You don't, because you don't even know what the hell is happening. And don't try to fuck around and make a whole separate business behind my back. I am the one whose empire is goth music, not the other way around. Don't try to hurt me. Don't bring your disgusting mess. Don't question what I tell you. Read the goddamn books by Muktananda. This guitar was painted matte black, and when that guy who painted it, who has a full-time job and a cush life, painting guitars professionally from home, working for Fender in the custom shop, and then he started acting like a little bitch to me and telling me I don't know why anyone would want to paint it matte black, blah, blah. Yeah, just eat your own goddamn words, because I'm done dealing with your bullshit. They would do it because I'm paying you. I'm the one with the money. I'm the one who did the work. I paid the cost to be the boss. And that is God speaking through me. Don't make a mockery of God and act like you're the one who's God. I'm not sitting over here pretending to be God. That's what people have got twisted. God cannot handle any more of your bullshit, and you don't need a bigger, higher power. And I never made myself small accidentally. Believe me, I am not going to be your ridiculous movie star. Believe me. I see right through you, and you're wasting your time. And then I see a bitchy little smirk on your face, and you're being all polite. Go watch the movie Gosford Park. I see right through you. You think you're about to hurt me, and you are smiling about it. Shame on you, you disgusting piece of shit. The entire world should be worshiping each other, including me. I'm just a person there among persons, and I don't have a person, let me tell you. We have bastardized the human language, and either people are there, they've got it exactly wrong, and it must be God protecting me so that I could give this talk, this video art masterpiece. I am not thanking you for anything. You should have thanked me a long time ago. Because I'm the one, when you thought you were ruining my life and torturing me in an unimaginable way, which I survived, what you were really doing is giving me all your nasty shit. I was the one who was the guru for those people. And it's over now. And they are getting all of their inheritance. And if they come anywhere near me, they are completely and totally fucked. Because there's not a cop or a doctor in any unknown universe who gives a shit about them. And anyone who's trying to come find me or even report that I'm somehow crazy or I'm some type of problem, every person knowing who's in any position of authority is going to know that they are to lock that person up immediately. You have to be fucking insane to start a smear campaign about me. And you have to be completely hallucinating. Look in the mirror. Look at your own goddamn wardrobe. I am not the reason you ended up in Al-Anon, and I am certainly not going to let you project your anger and smear campaigns on me ever again, and it is not funny. You are the one in deep shit. So if you know what's good for you, it's like Heath Kirchart. I can't get over it. He's just got an endless litany of complaints about Dylan. You know, learning to play, teaching yourself to play an instrument at 3 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning at 20 years old is a luxury that someone who achieved pro status as a skater who before they were 20 deserves. And people will start to realize this. 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning is not the time to be sleeping if you know what's good for you. God tricked everybody. The 9-to-5 bullshit is a nightmare. If you have a job, and I don't care how much money you make, anybody who's going to a meeting before noon is only doing it because they know they're fucked if they don't do it. It's you can have my miserable day job because believe me, I've been doing the collective blue collar work and doctor lawyer shit. All of that energy I've been dealing with every goddamn day. And I'm the one who went to every fucking meeting, not just low-life meetings. I was in those meetings on Wall Street. My energy was everywhere. I was just dealing with it all in meditation. I was tapping in to the collective inheritance of the human race. And God is making sure that they get what they deserve because they didn't earn a second in my presence, let alone annoying the fuck out of me or even praying to God. God, if you think that hurting me is something that is even possible for you to do, you do not realize that God hates you. Believe me, God hates the people who hurt me. You have no idea. Believe me. You're playing with fire with your goddamn tarot readings and all your bullshit because I see right through it and I hear what you're really saying. There are tarot readers and channelers and soul message people all over the goddamn internet giving 2-hour readings that are captivating and brilliant, and they have hundreds of thousands of followers. Newsflash, the more followers you have and the more paid promotion you are doing, you are waking up in your own worst nightmare. Because followers and paid promotion is the collective inheritance of humanity, and it is lifetimes of shit. The more someone has a huge following, why do you think all these people start blocking people? But I'm done blocking people. I don't need to block this shit. I don't need to follow, unfollow. I'm the one who follows you. I mean, try to make yourself beautiful. Try to realize you're in the presence of a master and it's making you feel jealous and it's driving you crazy that you fucked everything up. And take your last chance and swallow, a little bit of humility because that's what I did. I had many years of painful jealousy and confusion, watching other people let their lives be easy while I was suffering. As I said, I don't talk about my health problems, but I am not standing here because of some doctor. It's because of God. The doctors are the one who made it harder for me. So stop doing that if you know what's good for you. So I'm going to wrap this up pretty quickly because you don't have to teach me how to play a G chord, believe me. That's your own insecurity. How could you be so insecure? Why do I make these people so insecure? I don't. It's clear to me that people they really are psychotic. I'm not the one who needs to be locked up. There are people are going to realize that anyone who who says one negative thing about me or makes a joke about me, whoever's on the other end of that call is finding out that they are going to lose everything they love. And this entire universe will turn on them if they do not protect me at all cost. And protection no longer means stalking, harassing, sabotaging, and creating like some cult scapegoat. Because you got it fucked up. You thought wrong. God is not making it easy for anyone but me. And believe me, I am stealing all of your Christmas trees right now. When they stole my Christmas tree, and they thought it was funny, they are going to find out. They're going to listen to a recording of themselves laughing while they burn in hell. Because anything that God allowed someone to take from me, trust me, I don't want it, and I never did. And thank God he disguised what it actually was I was worshiping. Because if I ever saw what the fuck it actually looked like, it would kill me. Because I am a true disciple of the Most High God. And I'm not eating Joel Osteen's little McDonald's meal. Trust me, God is preparing a table for him in the presence of his enemies. And we all know that he is not going to be fed anything that looks like food. Because I am done. Everything, I am sick of it. You know, I just... If he were truly grateful, he's finding out you have not been favored by God. The empire that you built for yourself, just like that song. You know, Trent Reznor, I'm sure he would be the first to admit that he embraces contradiction. And if he finds the fuck out what is happening, that he doesn't want to try to manipulate the story and say that he was the one cleaning toilets. Getting paid to clean toilets in a recording studio, that may have been what he did, but God was protecting him from what was actually happening to him in the spirit world. And there are songs that are worshipped in the goth industrial community that are absolutely horrific and terrible. Don't ever listen to them. If you don't want it to literally happen to you, don't listen to it. I'm the one who's free from that now. I can listen to the specialist. And I'm immune to this it's literally a stream of consciousness nonsense. There is no way that the person who wrote these songs, people have not once acknowledged the divine energy and the muse. And when the Kundalini Shakti is angry at you for abusing her, she turns on you in the worst way. She is the dancing girl. That is why I named my label laceofspadesrecords. That is why I let people steal away. You want to put Dracul on your London proper record label? Be my guest. You want to sell the record? Do it. And the person doing that is probably a manifestation of the divine energy protecting me. That was a pun intended. Slip of the tongue. There's not a happily married person on this planet. Trust me. And if you are lucky enough to have a boyfriend or girlfriend, they are most likely not who you think they are. But if you are one of the few, if you happen to meet me, I will save everything you love just from one look in my eyes. Nothing but pure love emanates from my entire thing. If that asshole knew what was good for him, he would realize that the color of this house is the only thing that was keeping him alive. God can kill you without anybody knowing that it ever happened. God can do anything. I'm not saying I'm God. You know, the more you try to say, look, Ferrari's crazy. They're hallucinating. They're crazy. They're an addict. They're a crazy addict. They don't say that they were force-feeding me cigarettes and champagne before I could barely talk or walk. They don't say that they were accusing me of being a drug addict when I was an infant. They don't say I was terrorized and all this abuse as a child. And they don't do that. Don't ever get me a mop for Christmas again is an understatement, because you were giving yourself the worst present imaginable. I hate gifts. Don't ever come near me with a present. If I want it, I buy it. I see it, I want it, yes or no. Be careful when you sing those words, because not everything you think you see is what you want. Everybody else can clean their goddamn closet, because I'm done with it. Some people are hanging on to the most disgusting shit if they only knew what it really was in the spirit world. So to wrap this up, I am a manifestation of divine love. And if I ask you to do something for me, it is actually me, sparing your ego, and it is elevating you. But I'm nobody's guru anymore. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm the one who's been working for you and paying you to do it because I had to, but I don't have to do that anymore. It's actually much more exhausting to me to have a bunch of people working for me, making a mess everywhere they go. And so I am a blessing to anyone who even hears me, sees me, smells me, whatever. And I'm just, I'm not playing the dance, doing the dance anymore. You are the one, if you are blessed enough to work for me and my family. Everybody has a family they don't even know exists in the ether. And you have no idea when you're out eating with your family what is actually happening, because there is another family that is doing something else to you. Believe me. And when you find out, yes, it's real. Heaven is 3D real, and the other place is 3D real. And it's up to you what you want, because none of it, I'm not inheriting any of it. I'm free of that shit. The only thing I'm inheriting is the peace of God, because I'm God's child, and I meditate and I speak from my heart, and it is, you will find out that being me is not something that is possible for anyone else. Don't come in here and sabotage me right in front of me ever again. It's clear to me that God must be scrambling what I'm saying and scrambling the situation, so people are interpreting that what they don't realize is they are about to lose their minds. Don't think I don't see that look of desperation when you ring my doorbell and you're totally terrified to death that I might come to the door, and the relief when I do. But that was your last chance, and you failed the test because you deliberately fucked up the errand I paid you to run. I'll take my car back and run my errands myself. Believe me, I can do that in my sleep, and I do, and I did, and I will. But I'm also going to do it in reality. The world is my playground as much as I like it, and I'm sticking to California for now. So look. But if you've never done your sadhana in Europe, believe me, you have no idea what is even happening. So I didn't ask to be anyone's meditation master. Even though I am a realized Vedanta meditation master, my karma is nothing but pure white light beauty. And you are not bringing your dirty shit in here, because God is putting a stop to it. And he's just, pushing me one last time to share what I was taught. So, look. Don't steal lyrics from the mind of God and act like you're above everything. There's a reason some of these shows I wanted to go to, but I knew it was better to stay home. Because my energy body was on the stage protecting all these people the whole time. Me and my divine counterpart. There were people there who used to make that mistake all the time. Me and so-and-so. No. So my divine counterpart and I. That's when you use the subjective case, you say, I went to the store, my divine counterpart and I went to the guitar store and will go again. Not me and so are doing blah, blah, blah. Is me playing records in my house? Is me too scared to play the drums now when they find out who the Sisters of Mercy were in the 80s? You have been in my fan club for a long time. Even when I was 7 years old meditating and I had no idea what was happening. I was just trying to survive my childhood. I really liked being 7 years old. Find your inner child Worship yourself, love yourself, God dwells in you as you. But believe me, the first step to, you are all on the first step now, forever. Learning to worship yourself and loving yourself when your soul is merged with all of creation. There's a lot of shit you got to get rid of before it's time to love yourself. It doesn't mean come in here and do what's easy and convenient to you. And I can read your mind. I can see what you are trying to do to me. That is just shame on you. That is so disgusting. You're cleaning up your own karma so you don't have to live through it. And you're too dumb to realize that it would be 10 times easier to worship me as the reflection of what you could be. So this is the third part of the video in triptychs, the Father, Son, Holy Ghost. It's a very real thing. It's to be worshipped. It's not to be made a joke out of. The Holy Ghost cannot follow. The Holy Ghost follows you. Ghosts cannot follow anything you're saying. That's not it. But I will say, the bands that I love for a reason. And they are making brilliant art. And they have a choice to realize that my energy is showing them how to truly love and appreciate themselves. I'm not a fanboy. And I'm certainly not here to pay the price for your life or your issues. But I am a blessing to beyond imagining. But don't send me anything, because wait till you meet me with my divine counterpart. Because that's your job, your collective, it's seva. It's called seva, S-E-V-A. It's selfless work. And those who are called and have the humility and self-respect to realize that they are, they will inherit heaven if they watch out and they pay respect to me and to the Most High God for what, and my divine partner. They will be reunited with their divine partner. And it won't be easy, but it'll be a lot easier than it would be if they tried to sabotage me ever again or put their dirty laundry on my doorstep or in my mailbox. You know, people have sent me mail bombs for years. They send me all this crap disguised as a gift, and they think I don't know what's going on. Gift in poison means poison in German for a reason. And there's a reason the real original Andrew Eldritch was a language expert, because that's what I was before I went on the path. And I am a realized meditation master. And I will tell you, the people who work on my guitars are the highest of creation, as I said, or God wouldn't let them anywhere near me. No matter what they think is happening, they know when they write what model that guitar is. It's the Ferrari Killian model. You're damn right. Because they know what's going on. They may not know everything. They may be a little confused sometimes, but that's what love is. Because I'm not losing another person. I'm a Ferrari lover with the love of my life, but I teach people how to love and worship themselves more. Because in the goth artists, we are the ones who are meant to inherit heaven, but you have to pay for your own song lyrics. If you are addicted to something, you have to get clean. You have to. I'm not doing that for anyone ever again. And the last thing I am doing is abusing any medication. But if you make the right choice and choose to love yourself and walk through the pain, you will look back and realize that God gave you the gift of walking through hell once, so you never have to do it again. Because everybody has to do it. It's just a matter of whether or not you want it to stop at some point. If people have no idea what I have been through to save goth music from itself. So while you are out there partying away without any chronic pain and going on tour, it is not possible for an ordinary human to go on tour for 3 months playing night after night. Something else is going on. Either you are divinely called and you are part of the Bat Noir Club and you worship and respect me and my twin flame by worshiping and respecting yourselves, and you get rid of having 10 different managers and booking agents, and you start standing up for yourself, and you say, I'm sorry, we are too good for this. We are not going to play night after night after night after night and get paid hardly anything. Start your own record labels, or have a good relationship with the one you've started, but make peace and thank the people who have helped you along the way, because I'm not paying for this, for anyone's mess ever again. Like I said, someone has to come out with a decaf energy drink, because I love the taste. I have, people who have done the work to go out and perform in the scene and drink a bunch of energy drinks for a reason. But they don't want to burn the candle at both ends until they can barely get up. As I said, I'm not here to judge, but you have to be careful, because the world's medical supply has been fucked up, and there's a time limit on how long you can take stimulants and not hurt yourself. When they turn on you, it is an absolute nightmare. It's a lot easier to do what I'm telling you the first time. Self-destruct the parts of you that you hate. Realize that I know what it's like to feel extreme jealousy and pain and be triggered unimaginably and feel like unloved. But I'm not doing that anymore. You worship me whether you think you are or not. And when I use the word me, it is empowered. I am basically, through speaking, I am giving a nod to the Most High God. But simply what I have to do just to survive is tell the truth. I absolutely am a realized Vedanta master of meditation. I am a master of life and death. And we are building a very small team of people. When my dad ran for office, he had some shirts made that said Team Weiland, and they now have the Weiland Center down here. It's not an accident where the Weiland Center is in Del Mar, California. And if you are ever coming to play in San Diego again, and you know what's good for you, you will slow the tour down and stand up for yourself, and don't let the industry take advantage of you one more time. Because those lyrics you took belong to God and the divine feminine energy. And if you keep putting out, nobody puts out record after record after record after record. I love the KVB. They're one of my favorite bands ever, but they stole their lyrics from somewhere, because nobody does that. God is the one, that is the essence of Vedanta. Read the books. Where Are You Going by Swami Muktananda, Kundalini, The Secret of Life, because if you think you're in transcendental meditation, or you're in some group who's illuminating your third eye and making everything easy for you, you are gravely mistaken. They will drive you insane and drive you off a cliff, because eventually you have to pay for it. I'm the one who's not good at much else other than making music, but I had to become a master of literally everything. I am a master of everything and nothing. And like the Psychedelic Furs record, Highwire Days, that's a great song. But you don't want to end up the way the music industry chews up artists and spits them out. If you don't want to look like your heroes when they are in their 70s, then don't listen to them. Listen to the real vampire. You will pay, and it starts with your body. It will start falling apart, and you have to accept it and deal with it. And then you have a chance to get better. This record that's playing in the background, I have to be careful with copyright issues. So, as I said, if you can't beat them, join them, because you want to be on Team ferrarilover. And you want to be able to play your own music and get paid for it without finding out that it's some fucked up, really upside down and backwards, torturous, horrific thing. Sexuality is beautiful, but it is not to be messed around with. And there is nothing beautiful about a lot of what has become. As I said, you have the choice. But now it's just happening automatically, because I can no longer afford to lose people. I care about these people. Well, not all of them, believe me. But the last one, I really wanted it to work out. I wanted them to be part of a team ferrarilover, but they're way too stupid and way too arrogant and unbelievably disgusting what they would do to me. I can read minds. When I need to, I can read someone's mind. It comes to me instantly. I don't see things. I'm not hearing things. I just know. It's called clairsentience. Look it up. And stop with your stop reading tarot for the collective. If you want to read for the collective, you have to be able to meditate. Take a break and meditate for the next 7 years, and then read for the collective and for one person at the same time. And if you are truly gifted, as a lot of these readers are, but they take advantage of it and they burn it into the ground, and then God is chopping it up into a bunch of little pieces and spitting it out on the internet, and they don't even know who they are anymore. And it's real. It's happening in 3D. There are musicians that are some of my favorite artists who are in their 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th lifetime in the body, and they don't know when they've hit the last one. They have one last chance to do it right. Last chance, do it yourself. In this world and day and age, you have to save yourself, and God will help you, but you can't put all your pain onto me. And what I have achieved was not easy. Don't send me anything if I haven't ordered it myself. That's your first clue. I know what the hell is going on. You're trying to dump your dirty karma on me so that I can pay for it and you can go surfing in space. The people who thought they were surfing are finding the fuck out. It is not safe to surf in California in 2026. There are great white sharks everywhere. The overfishing, the disgusting, and don't eat seafood. If you want to be happy, do what I'm telling you. And be grateful that I'm being straight with you. Like I said, I'm a straight guy. The people who work on my guitars they are called for a divine purpose. Support your local music shops. Because they are it's not just Guitar Center. It is a pilgrimage. And what Elon Musk should be doing is starting up his own local guitar shops. Literally, I'm dead serious. It will happen. You will see it happen. Whether it's him or some other billionaire who wakes up. Because the best thing about nostalgia, there's a reason there was all this nostalgia. This is Hurricane Ferrari right now. I am the hurricane. I'm not going through any more bullshit. I'm not laughing with you in your staged bullshit. All of the internet is staged bullshit. But people went insane. So, okay. All right. I have to do this so you can find out. I'm not so nice when you fuck around with me all the time. Floodland is a divine record. Don't withhold from me. Don't try to sabotage me. Just be grateful that you are not smelling what people are smelling who are in the underworld right now. Because there's a reason that record by Underworld is called Boku Fish, and it is not what you think, and it's not funny. I love Interpol, that record, Turn on the Bright Lights, but I don't want to sit here and watch one more band I love disintegrate into a total mess and just lose everything. But that's their thing to pay. They sold away, and when you sell your soul, it's payback time. Because everybody, whether they think they did or not, if you are a touring artist right now, you sold your soul, whether you think you did or not. So you have one last chance. And when you encounter my videos, if you steal one more idea from the divine feminine, you're fucked. God, that is the teaching in Vedanta. The Upanishads are the central teaching of Vedanta. And Kashmir Shaivism, there's a clue. God is the doer. God is the seer. And the all-seeing eye of God is not something, you touch it at once and you live to tell the tale. And there are people who have been abusing the third eye symbolism. There's a reason my signature guitar is the gem, because I'm not the one who actually, I became the guitar and then I created my own 3D reality and saved myself by the grace of God. But the last thing you want right now is a signature guitar, believe me. I will let anyone pretend that it's their signature guitar. Be my guest. I've watched that movie. I don't like it. These are my signature guitars. And they will turn on you if you touch them or look at them wrong. You do everything with love. Because I am the Vedanta master of the goth bats. But I decide when you are qualified to call yourself a disciple of beauty. I decide. Everybody in the goth scene my twin flame and I have been stolen from, and we have sacrificed years. Let me tell you. You could all meet your twin flame by October if you do what is being asked of you. But what you don't realize is that your use of the English language is very close to driving you insane off of a cliff, because the collective unconscious, you can't just keep mining the mind of God and getting downloads all day long and not paying for it. So, yeah, this is part of the Ferrari Lover record. And you're damn right, my energy was protecting my twin flame. But now it's God protecting us, because if you want God to adopt you, and believe me, you do, no matter how great you think your life is. It's always the people who think they've finally figured it out and everything is great and they won and they have that bitchy little smile, and God wipes that right off your face because you are mistaken. Go watch Entourage, because nobody would worship a group of buffoons stumbling their way around Los Angeles like that. It is someone else's, even the scripts of my favorite shows, those were all divinely channeled as well. The Elementary is one of the most brilliant shows of all time. Brilliantly acted by Johnny Lee Miller and Lucy Liu. Brilliantly written. I know it word for word. That first scene when he meets that companion, I know it word for word. That's me. That's him imitating me. But I promise you, if even Johnny Lee Miller would be impressed by me. And I am not, people need to stop worshiping celebrities. I made the mistake. There is a celebrity who, she's amazing, she's worth a ton of money, but I don't like it. I don't like the message she was sending young people, especially women who wanted to be models in the late 90s and early 2000s, with getting these tattoos and getting them removed and then getting them on. Don't ever tattoo 𝔰𝔤𝔦𝔫𝔫𝔶 on yourself ever again. That is not funny. In Latin, that means that which nourishes me also destroys me. And there's a famous celebrity who tattooed that, and that never again. That is literally straight from the